My mom texted me, and then we'll get into this.
Was another warning text about the dangers of Nick?
Dude, my mom's so hyped about the fight, but she thinks you're gonna win. Like, she's hyped to win money on betting on you.
Oh, dude, we should have line. We should have a line.
We should call,
Is that legal? Can we do that? As long as we want to take a vig, I think we can do it.
Let's not do it in LA, because sports betting's illegal in LA.
Well, we already have a space.
Rats.
Well, you want to go to Vegas? You want to do it in Vegas?
Let's do it in Vegas, and let's get FanDuel to sponsor.
I bet I could absolutely get FanDuel
Yeah.
to sponsor. I've done a bunch of sponsors for FanDuel.
My mom texts me and she goes,
no, DraftKings. DraftKings, that's who.
My mom texts me and she goes, you two are great collaborators. I was thinking maybe you can get on WWE. They were talking last night in the press conference about how they're bringing in more influencers, like the guy they had last night, Speed.
Like I Show Speed and Logan Paul, the people who have worldwide fame.
My mom goes, Gianna knew him right away. Gianna, my 10-year-old niece. And they've had Bad Bunny and Logan Paul. So, like, within our wheelhouse.
So that's because everyone always goes, Logan Paul, Bad Bunny, I Show Speed, Nick and then Danny. Yeah. I love that. I love her delusion of our grandeur. That's awesome.
I hate getting texts from my parents.
You haven't got a good text from your parents in years.
No, I've been happy to get a text from either of them in years.
Danny's dad was giving him boxing. Danny's dad is he's fully flipped from you're gonna get murdered to if you're gonna do this, I'm gonna be your trainer. Danny's like loosely living out the plot of Warrior.
Yeah, my dad goes, I guess we started the podcast.
Absolutely.
My dad sends me a text, and for anyone behind, every week, my dad has sent me a text warning me not to fight Nick.
Further and further impending doom.
Yeah, he's either been like, you guys should do like a 5K marathon, a hot dog eating contest, or he's been like, Nick is gonna take all his animosity out on you and put you in the ground.
It's like, have you considered this man has fucking hate and vitriol for you in his heart? I was like, I don't think your father understands. I've been telling you we shouldn't do this fight for months.
But so then the other day, my dad goes, Danny, I grew up watching boxing as a kid, having older brothers, and your grandfather was into it. Although I haven't watched it since the 80s, except for one Tyson fight around 2003. And then he goes, new paragraph, if you have a longer reach than him, which you probably would if you're taller, using a left jab...
Mind you, Danny is a third of an inch taller than me. Like, literally a third.
And then he goes, parentheses, since you're right-handed, you would jab with your left hand. I'm left-handed.
Yep. The funniest part is you sent a photo of all this, and I said, you're a lefty. Your jab would be with your right. I know more about you than your father.
My dad's betting on you and trying to...
It's going to get your mother and your father back together.
My dad goes, theoretically, you could hit him with the left jab easier than he could hit you because of your longer reach. Then he goes, Muhammad Ali was the best at that. Watch films of him. Oh, just do what Muhammad Ali did.
Yeah. Do what the 6'5" greatest boxer of all time did, Muhammad Ali. The man who got punched so many times in his career, he died of a debilitating brain disease at 62.
That's all. Just watch how Muhammad Ali did it is my advice, or at least ask your coach about this. Yeah, I'm sure he's heard of him.
Or maybe, like, I don't know, study like a flyweight, somebody who boxes at 130 pounds.
And then I didn't respond to that. And then the next day, my dad goes, and I'll skim because it's a long paragraph. I don't think a physician would recommend you participating in a boxing match as an activity with risking any irretrievable mental acuity. In the least, I would think Nick would want you to know that you had a concussion and should know that you had experienced that from a car accident already. If he was truly a friend, he wouldn't want to put you at any further risk for serious, irreversible injury.
Does your father know I've had 6 goddamn concussions?
And then he goes, for Christ's sake, do a 5K run, obstacle course, hill climb, whatever. 3 exclamation points.
Your father needs to know there is a higher chance of you being injured on a 5K run than a 3-round boxing match.
I know. He also doesn't know there's the debate aspect, which I don't think would change his mind.
No.
But then to quell all this, I texted him back, and I was like, Dad, I'll be honest, the odds of me hitting 155 pounds by July are pretty slim.
Pretty fucking slim.
Odds are we're going to have to bail out of this whole thing to begin with.
Oh, if you don't hit 155, we're still fighting. That's on you, Chief. I'm hitting 155.
But no, and I was like, it's 3 rounds. It's not in your best interest to concuss me. We're coworkers and friends.
Yes. I'm not taking it to the ground. Like, I'm gonna bite him. I'm gonna bite him.
Just the second the bell rings, you tear both gloves off, go for my
I just
neck.
fucking Wolverine claws shoot out and just like, yeah, I installed these.
Can't wait for the bell to start, and then I just hear from off ring like, Danny, the brass knuckles are supposed to go in the glove.
Danny, did you bring your gun? What? Oh, I get gut shot, idiot. Yeah, so there's definitely mixed emotions coming from the Motta camp for sure.
Yeah, no one wants me to do this. Even Sarah's like, I thought one person would be excited about this.
Yep.
No one's excited. No one believes in me.
Everyone knows that this was your idea, right? Is everyone aware that this was your idea and I've tried to talk you out of it several times?
I think that's why no one's on my side.
Yeah.
Richard's the only one who believes in me.
Richard is your corner champion, dude. Richard's like, we're getting you on meal prep. I'm getting you my boxing guy. Dude, Richard's got you setting in the right direction.
Yeah, for anyone listening at home, I'm drinking a 1,000 calorie shake.
Yeah, for anybody wondering why Danny's mouth sounds thick and or full of molasses.
I have to, every time I get this, I have to replace their minuscule, pathetic bitch boy straw with Nick's tube of PCP.
Yeah, it's a boba straw.
Yeah.
But yeah. For sure. Anyways, outside of the fact that Danny's family is terrified for his health, they should be more terrified for his health because today we got a special episode.
Yeah. Boy, oh boy, do we. It's episode 100.
It's episode 100. It's our Centennial episode.
Which means...
Oh, yeah. There we go.
We're getting drunk.
Which means we're getting drunk. Woo! Ironically, you did that with the one drink I gave you that was not carbonated. So...
Let's go.
I mean, that's... Yeah.
They still hear it.
Yeah, they do. So me and Danny are going to do a little bit of a rundown on Sakamoto Days and Soul Leveling. Neither of them were crazy episodes.
No.
I mean, Soul Leveling was just like, oh, everybody wants to fuck Jinwoo.
Yeah.
What else is new? And then like Sakamoto Days was like actually kind of a fun episode, if we're being real.
Really?
Sakamoto Days was a fun episode.
Sakamoto Days. Every time I get on the podcast, I literally watched it this morning and I don't remember.
It's a haunted house. It's a big old haunted house.
Haunted house?
It's as big as a bunch of zombies.
What?
There's a hard-boiled.
Not true.
Hard-boiled.
There's a hard-boiled guy.
He's throwing balls.
He's throwing
I
balls.
remember it's like 7 minutes of the episode. They're in a fucking
zombie.
They're in the haunted house for like half the episode.
Yes. Okay.
Wow.
And then he becomes
Maybe
young.
I should be worried about your head injury. Holy shit.
This show's so mid.
Uh-huh.
This show, if there wasn't the like mystique around like, oh, this is this season's big anime other than Solo Leveling, I'd be like, this is another windbreaker. This is another like bargain bin, throw it away anime. You love windbreaker somehow.
You can't. Now I'm on Sakamoto Days' side. Small V-Buck. If only your parents knew that the reason you got your first concussion was coming to see me. Wait until your parents find out all the head trauma you've sustained while living in Los Angeles is somehow have to do with Nick.
Yeah, this will be the second time you've concussed.
First off, I'm going body shots. I'm trying to get you. I'm trying to get you to go a liver tap out. I'm just pop, 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 pop. I'm working the liver, baby.
I'm doing core.
I don't give a shit. I've been doing core for 12 years, homie. I got iron abs. You saw them this morning.
I got good abs. Yeah, you're soaked, wet ass, Inosuke ass abs.
I'll take that.
You need better selfie etiquette.
What do you mean?
You're just too wet.
I do it
taking
after I
wet
work out.
abs.
What's wrong with being wet?
Take the shower. You want steam. You don't want sweat.
No, because you gotta get the pump.
Well, but you'll still have it.
Danny, as somebody who's never looked like me, all right? As somebody who's never even graced this fantastic physique level I have. You gotta get the pump in.
All right.
You gotta get the pump for the photo.
For listeners in the future, Nick today posted a selfie on his Instagram story saying...
You wanna know why I did it? You wanna know why I did,
Why?
Dan? Because I was at a party last night and there was a goddamn ab flex off. There was an ab flex off, and I didn't participate because I was feeling a little bloated. And I was like, you know what? I'm late game entry. I'm throwing it up on the stories. They'll see it.
Well, this peek into your insecurities is going to make this next segment a lot harder. Anyway, for anyone wondering, Nick posted an Instagram story where he was like, should I drop the ab routine? And then I took a shower in Nick's bathroom, and I almost sent you a picture.
Oh, that'd have been great.
I took these pictures.
Danny.
I was going to take one.
You have to.
What? Should I drop the ab routine?
Yeah, you have to.
Well, the one I was gonna take and send to you was me covering my dick, but the most, to get the most everything else, I'm really just cupping my dick and going, should I drop the pube routine? And that's what I was gonna send you. It's like, should I drop the
I
pube
got the
routine?
strongest pubes in the game. Try and pull them out. Try and pull them out. Pull my pubes out.
Should I drop the pube routine? Parentheses, I never shave.
Yeah, you're not even covering it. It's just like a literal blob of hair.
Can't see my hand.
I haven't seen my penis in years. I just hope when I pee, it all comes out the right place. If we're being real. Disgusting. It's all
Anyway.
bad. Everything's bad.
I'll do it.
No, but
I'll drop it.
one of my friends is making a YouTube channel and she wants to be like a health influencer. So I was like, I'll be like, hey, do I drop the ab routine? And then I'll drop the ab routine in your video.
Don't backpedal. It's because you want to feel good about yourself.
It's because I want to feel good about
That's why
myself.
people do, and that's okay.
Yeah. Because people DM me and they're like, let me take you out to dinner.
Yeah.
And I'm
Guys should be allowed to post pics like that.
let me post dong.
Yeah.
Let me post
Well,
dong.
hold on. That's not what I mean.
Danny, pro dong.
I get so many people from high school and stuff when I post a
Not
pic.
college, apparently.
Not college. not Ted Novision.
Brutal.
But I get so many DMs from like in text from people I went to school with or I know when I post like an ironic like thirst trap. People are like, "What are you doing? You're posting like a chick," and I'm like, everyone should be allowed to post a thing that feels good about
Let me
themselves.
feel pretty for 2 moments here. Let me do my little sweater tug.
Yeah,
bitch.
for just a second.
Yeah,
Like,
fucking. Let me get wet in one mirror and not wet in the other. You were baffled by that.
that was just crazy.
Nice lighting,
it looked like you photoshopped a wetter version.
yeah, I was doing mist. I was doing mist between shots.
You should do that setup, but the big mirror is like actually you, and the little mirror you're like shredded or really fat, but
like
just
that.
like a really different.
do like the fucking avocado, whatever
Yeah,
his name
yeah,
was,
yeah.
or do like the Mac between seasons. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, I'm putting on mass and I did this for you guys.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh shit, I had something. Oh, speaking of things that I'm insecure about, and this is before. Oh, after this, I swear to God, we'll introduce what we're doing here today. We filmed a music video together.
Yeah.
A couple days ago. It was a fun time. It was a great time. I was only there like 2-3 hours. We
Yeah.
accomplished a bunch of shots. The music video, you put it together in a day. It looks great.
Thank you.
And I was like,
What are
damn.
you insecure about?
I was like, damn, Danny put this music video in the front of this huge video. He's reacting to Epic the Musical. Everyone's so stoked. Not one comment about Nick.
That's not true.
Not one comment about Nick.
I can search them.
What do you mean you can search them?
You can search comments by the thing.
Really?
Let me find.
I've never done that.
Yeah, I do it when I do something like the music video and no one's commenting about it, and I'm like, music video, and then I
Gotcha.
find all those comments.
Because everybody was just like, oh, it was like 1437. Danny says something silly about Odysseus. And I was like, are you guys not fucking talking about the fact that Nick wore a Sonic hat for 4 hours and boxed in a fucking tetanus, fucking post-apocalyptic death dome?
Yeah, that was an insane arena, for sure. This one goes, I love the Nick cameo. I love the preview of the Nick and Danny fight. Danny with the bars and Nick cameo representing the Sonic fandom.
Yeah, that's me, baby. The Sonic fandom representative. Haven't seen Sonic 2 or 3.
It's just a lot of like, not the Nick cameo. This is so iconic. I love their friendship.
Wow.
Well, there is the Nick versus Danny fight in a game with a musical number. It's a lot of that.
Good.
Also, can't wait for the real boxing match. Okay, guys, like, come on. But if it didn't happen, though, like,
Yeah.
the Danny and Nick boxing match is foreshadowing so good. Okay,
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, okay, I guess it's just like, I have to get to 150. You don't understand. Like, it's got,
Yeah.
I have to hit 155 here.
Come on. I mean, we're all joking. It's a comedy podcast, guys. Get real.
It's comedy. Listen, guys, nobody thinks this is real news.
I'm crying, not Nick being the Sonic fan.
Cool. Wow.
Yeah, there you go. You
Thanks
got
for
stuff.
addressing my
Watching again for the Nick cameo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I
But
love
the majority of the comments were about your fucking stupid ass reaction, that stupid ass
Yeah, I would hope
stupid
so, Nick.
musical. I don't know, man. I really liked the music video. I had a good time. You didn't use no, you did use all the clips. I thought you cut some of the clips.
I don't think I used the one head on of you doing the combo.
Yeah. No, you did.
Oh, did I?
You did, and then you used the double. I don't think you used the me getting out of the chair angry one.
No, I didn't.
The meme shot was great though. The meme shot was great, dude. That was a really fun shot. When it was like when I stand up, when I turn around to the Sonic hat, he like has this like slow pan and he just looks like a tiny singer. So funny.
I sent you like that clip and it goes, Danny hit the meep so hard. And the way that's become like ingrained in my vocabulary immediately.
It was a great meme.
Hit the meep is so funny.
Hit the
You gotta hit the.
you look like, oh man, what was that? What's the famous Muppet that goes around as a meme? The one that was all frazzled and people were like trauma dumping on TikTok images.
I have
You have no idea what I'm talking about? Somebody will. Somebody more brain dead than you will.
I'm going for like the nematodes and SpongeBob. Like,
Oh, dude. They were the fucking scariest.
And now for my next number, I'd like to return to the classics.